Hi guys. I was out in the garden this morning. We had like 5 days of rain. The sun comes out. Grab the weed whacker, go out and wildly whack my garden. I have a lot of overgrowth of things like sage and oregano, and there's just, which is all dead and dry. So I get the weed whacker and I go around, and there are perennials out there. I don't even know where they are because this stuff is so grown up. So I have to just, it's subtracting to see what's there. Weeds are just plants you don't particularly want where they're showing up. But, to get down to the level where I can tell what I'm working with takes a lot of subtraction. And at this time of year, it's good because you're also exposing new growth that would otherwise have to fight its way through. You need to, anyway. Everything in gardening is about timing, and now's the time to go ahead and take it all the way down. What do we need to take all the way down to expose what we really want to see grow? Take it all the way down. Death card, Scorpio. That's like the ending and the new beginning. Here comes Rue. You need to end certain things to allow that phoenix to rise, to allow for that, the next thing to, and this is major arcana stuff. What in the psyche needs to kind of turn over. Okay, 3 of Cups. Death card, Scorpio, is a water sign. 3 of Cups, water energy, to do with who you love, who's your inner circle. Maybe that's changing over somehow. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. You're moving in a new direction. It's a positive direction because it involves this rebirth in fire. The new thing in fire energy. I'm referring to the phoenix in the death card. And here is that very same, I think this is the thing reigniting that phoenix, like almost in the updraft of the flame. Under death, King of Swords. That may be our main character here. He's undergoing, he, she, they are undergoing a major transformation. And something that seemed over, they're now seeing the new. It's just like whacking back the dead stuff to see the new thing. That's this card. It's part of the transformation. Under 3 of Cups, the Sun. That's beautiful. That's a card of Leo. The energy of growth. The energy, fire energy of growth. There's a new beginning here, and there's also an ending. Isn't that the way? No ending is definitive. No new beginning comes out of nowhere. It kind of comes out of the old energy. And I think this is what's coming out. This is the phoenix, some kind of connection that's being reestablished. 3 of Cups is a card of friendship, connectivity. It's just the circle of affection. It's more than just a binary thing, usually. Sometimes it's a third party's energy. But there is something new about it, you know. It's not the same old. The relationship will configure in a different way. But it's a good way. It's about life force and birth and growth and illumination. Card of divine masculine, and I think that this is the divine masculine. Doesn't mean it's a man. Could well be a feminine undergoing this transformation where they get some kind of overview, some kind of objective clarity. You know, something has definitely been lit up so that things are clearer. Somebody can see. This is like a card of being able to see it. It's revelation. Whatever this transformation was for this King of Swords person, it's been very positive. I mean, these are both energies of action and being right out there, revealed, fully revealed. Here I am, Ace of Wands. Aces speak to the self, and so does the Sun card, as that action-taking energy. I think this King of Swords, you know, has thought long about how to see it from above. You know, this kind of Aquarian energy of a little bit of analysis, but it's seeing things clearly now, clearly. And where King of Swords has a analytical, slightly cold aspect, Rue is attending very closely. You know, this really warms things up. I think the king, this individual now knows their own potential, has rediscovered, has a new way of thinking about who they are. And it has to do with like mojo, with potency. Under Ace of Wands, Five of Wands. That's a little bit contradictory. That's something that's a bit circumscribed. It's almost like trying to contain a volcanic energy. Something's going to blow. It's going to blow. And it's a good thing, because the Sun card is the major arcana here in this line with King of Swords. I mean, it just makes me happy. Sun card is happiness. It's light. It's lightness. It's warmth. This King of Swords wants to do something. And I think that, you know, like this is the bursting out. If this, what am I doing? If this, I'm getting excited, and so is the king. You know, if this individual, let's just call him I think it's Aquarian energy. This Aquarian person wants this overview. It's shown that individual how to do it, how to break out of, you know, to understand that the way forward, directional Wands energy, is to accept oneself, one's impulse to live, perhaps to live again. We're going to clarify that Five of Wands first, because, you know, that's the puzzlement. It indicates a need for change. What needs to change? Nine of Cups. Well, that's water energy, right? The transformative power of connection. Something's been reignited, or at least there's an opportunity for that, and I'd say it looks pretty good. And on Five of Wands, we move from Three of Cups, this kind of friendly camaraderie, to something that's really wish fulfilling. It's the 9 card. Whatever this individual has wanted and sort of tried to hold back or repress is just overflowing now. It's like somehow unstoppable. Unstoppable. King of Swords. Remember the volcano in the background? You know, this is in daily life happening. You know, it's an effort to hold back that much energy, and it just is impossible, and here it comes again. In Tower, Major Arcana card. Also, I see as Scorpio energy. You know, here we have the Phoenix rising, the fire energy of Phoenix. It's to do with emotion, but it's lit up. Here we have Scorpio energy again, in the psyche, just like, I mean, if this isn't a major transformation, I don't know what. The phoenix bird is there, the dove is there. It's all about liberation. Whatever the old situation was, it wasn't big enough. You know, it's this big. That Leo energy of just courage and what you see is what you get, and here I am, and, you know, it's claiming your own life. I think this King of Swords is claiming his own life and is willing to blow up everything in order to do that, to get to 9 of Cups, what he really wants, what he's dreamt of, what he's yearned for, and what he's been willing to blow up everything to transform and reignite something that had apparently gone not cold, but it's almost like I think he was trying, he, she, they was trying to stifle the big energies, and was not, you know, not able to do it, because on that deep level of the psyche, this king wanted out, wanted to work his way, you know, struggle and figure out how to get out, because something was really calling to them. Something was calling to them. And this is a card of celebration. You know, I mean, and look at all the sunflowers. It's a water energy, but it's all about lightness and joy and growth, and sunflowers turn toward the light. You know, they just orient toward the light. And it's here in a big way. On Death card, High Priestess. Can't make it up. That's a card of the divine feminine, the energy of the one who enters the mystery and kind of invites people around them to enter the mystery, but not directly. It's a card of, can be a card of secrets, in the sense here of like secret knowledge. You know, whoever wants to enter the mystery has to approach this portal themselves. It's also a Cancer. Basically, I've seen it as a card of Cancer. It's that moon energy again at work. The mystery of transformation. And each individual has to pass through the portal. Often it's depicted as veiled or curtained somehow. You've got to be willing to peel back the veil, almost like burst open like the milkweed. And transformation isn't always easy or pleasant. I mean, this usually indicates kind of it's really dramatic, and it can feel like your world is falling apart. I think that king for a while felt like that. But then what was revealed is this thing cracked. It's like the thing cracks open. It's a liberation, and in comes the light. It's just flooding in and empowering this person. And what are you doing, Moo? She's trying to peel back the curtain. That's pretty interesting. Being able to peel something back and willing to really look at it and see and be seen. Wow. Ace of Wands. Hierophant. I see this. This is connection to source energy. Being able to channel it. See how this thing is coming through this crown chakra. And there's the bird again. There's the bird again. It's coming in through the crown chakra. This could be a great epiphany because King of Swords is smart and would want to figure it out. And boom, in it comes. Perhaps with more force than this person anticipated. It's something that they've been trying to contain. And I think for some reason they felt like to get what they wanted, to pursue Nine of Cups, their personal, to follow their own hearts, that was something that they had to repress. And maybe they did, but it's gone boom. They've had the epiphany, it's changed their life, in comes the light, and it's the passionate beginning, of a higher commitment, another meaning of Hierophant. It could be a card of marriage, but it's certainly something that connects two people through their look. Each one of them, Ace, is connected to their higher power. That means they can meet on that level. Which seems it would be higher than this. But this is a card of reunion and getting together in 3D. And we're right at the beginning of something. That's the potential energy. So let's clarify this Three of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. There's work to be done, and perhaps a lot of work has gone into this connection. Somebody may have been nurturing it somehow behind the scenes, putting in work or readying themselves for this kind of connection. Behind the scenes, behind the curtain. This change, taking place on the level of emotions, water energy, I think is so big. She's going in the cupboard. No, behind the curtain, but somehow out of hiding in plain sight or something like that. And there's been work to make it real. And it took a while. Pentacles energy, time, you know? This is sort of a card of mastery, of having put in the time and effort through all these phases, through all the moon phases, That may be what Divine Feminine has been doing. Sun. Don't believe it. Lovers. You know, it's very clear, I think, to King of Swords that, I mean, this is also, I see, as a card of great passion, as is Ace of Wands. Great passion. You know, see the explosion. But it's also the stuff of higher power. You know, it's raw passion, but it's kind of channeled through this crown chakra energy, you know, into a place of real holiness. And the idea that those two things can't coexist is nuts. It's just nuts. So, you know, I think that relationship, that Gemini match, it isn't matchy-matchy, but King of Swords, who might have been trying to repress it, something has dramatically changed, and they can't repress it anymore. And their will, their potency, their life force is just coming on so strongly, but it is softened by this Nine of Cups. It's everything this person has wanted. They wanted this. The yin yang. They wanted the feminine to their masculine. The one who balances them out. And they're connecting in 3D. Pentacles energy. This Three of Cups connection. It's in 3D, and I think it's in 3 months, and I think it's in Leo time. You know, more or less. You know, when summer, when fire energy is at its peak, it might even be around the solstice. Might even be around the solstice. You know, I mean, this is great happiness. This is a lovely, warm relationship. And if there was any residual coldness or you know, tendency to step back from the fire in this person, they can't do it anymore. Their own life force energy has just burst forth, and as it had, what has it illuminated? This choice. It's a choice to live. It's a choice to live, not to try to snuff it out. That's what's changed. Fives indicate the need for change, and boy, it has. And this person feels like it's okay to be happy. You know, to have their heart in a state of flow. Eight of Wands. Again with the fire. This is the back and forth fire. This is communication. 8 and 8 is 16. 16 in major arcana is Tower. You know, the work has been put in, the real hard work, 3D Pentacles work, and somehow communication now opens up. The fire energy, you know, it's a conversation about what we feel. That scorpionic energy. Conversation about what has changed. A conversation about the opportunity for the new beginning. And sometimes that spicy, fiery, back and forth, it's both a result of this, and it kind of fuels that fire. It builds trust. It builds trust. You know, the change that was needed, the change, Five of Wands, in daily life that was needed has been accomplished in this scorpionic way. I mean, that's not nothing. Whatever the energy here is, it doesn't play. You know, this is for real. This is like boom. 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 Could be 8 weeks, could be 3 months. But it's already ignited. You know, on some level, the fuse has been lit. I like that. Fuse has been lit. Please. That makes me so happy. I'm like, I'm in sun energy. It's bring it on. Oh, she knocked the lampshade. That's what she did. I'll set that straight so it doesn't get too hot. This is pretty hot. This is pretty hot stuff. I'll see you next time.